Hey, hi. I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary from March 3rd, 2025. It's late. It's late. I almost forgot to do this. Yeah. We did a lot today. We did a lot today. And you know what? I went down to the storage. I just got one box and a couple easy things that were there that I could just grab and go. And then I went to Home Depot and I bought one of those industrial mops and the bucket for it. You know, like it looks like this. You know? Tandem bucket with a ringer. I like the ringer. You know, you press the thing down, it squeezes out the mop. Oops, sorry. And then I got the mop, of course, with the, you know, and I got a 2-pack of. I like this mop too because you can wash it and it tells you about up to how many washes you can wash it until you throw it away. So it came in a 2-pack. Sorry. It came in a 2-pack. So, you know. And then I bought a 3-shelf, like, you know, those metal shelves. So I can put it in the closet. So I can put the clothes on it. Because I don't want to get a dresser or nothing like that. I don't really need it. And the clothes, they're just gonna stay in the closet, you know. I might get some of those, you know, those, or actually, yeah, you know those square things that they put in those wood square box things, you know, and you put a slide in. I'll have to show you when I get it. I don't even know how to explain it right, but I'm gonna probably get that for like socks and underwear. You know, and then put it on the top shelves so it's out of the way. I got a lot of clothes hung up and stuff. But I was, you know, I was at Home Depot. I got those things. I used my Pro Club account because I get discount. Yeah. And we went for 2 walks today at the Ben Wilson Sports Complex over there. I made a dog walking video. And then just came home and, oh, you know what else I did this morning before we even left? I tried to do that bartender's friend or something like that. I was trying to clean a pan that was here that was really burnt, and it did a good job. It didn't clean exactly everything off. Excuse me. I'm tired because I did a lot today. Baby! They're playing with their toys. We were playing a little bit ago. You see them? You can kind of see Chica right there. She goes nuts for that ball. Brian is waiting for me to throw that little guy, that little, you know, toy right there. That's why I like it empty here. I could play with the doggies, you know? Anyways, I tried to call the tree guy to see, you know, about how is he going to go about doing the tree, because it's also next to a, what do you call that? A water line right there. And that's what the guy who's going to build my fence, that's what he said. Oh, you're going to have someone to do that? He's all, make sure you tell those guys to be careful of this water line. He's all, make sure that they write you a note that if they damage it, they're responsible. And I'm all, oh, okay. Okay, baby. She wants to play more. And so I said, oh, yeah. So I did call him, and I was trying to be like, you know, hey, you know, when would be a good time for us to make an appointment, whatever, for you to come. But then he wasn't, and I asked him, I go, so how is this going to be? You guys pull out the root, or what's, he doesn't pull out the root. They just cut until the stump, and then I would go to Home Depot and get like a stump killer type of thing. And so I said, oh, okay, you know, I can do that. And then he was going to charge like $50 more to grind it down. And I'm all, okay, you know. And then I said, when do you have time to do it? When can we make an appointment? But he didn't call me back. Or he didn't text me back. So I'm like, let me check around. So I asked the maintenance guy. And I told him, you know, the guy who's going to come, he's just going to do it to the stump, and then I get the stump killer. And he's all, oh, I'm like, but then he said, well, you know, I can take out most of the root. And I was like, yeah, because he has a friend with some machine that, like this guy, this maintenance guy, he's got a lot of hookups, you know what I mean? He also worked for the school over there. So I'm like, all right, you know, what are you, and so I'm going to pay this guy the same amount of money I was going to pay the other guy. He's also going to pull this little something out in the front down. He said, I'll do that for free. And he said, and his friend, they will take out most of the root. I'll still throw stump killer in there. Also, my avocado, I went and got toothpicks. And I got it in some water. It's outside. I don't know if it's a good idea to put it outside, because normally I remember putting it just in the windowsill by the kitchen, but not too much sun comes here. I'm not sure if it needs sun or not. I think it just needs to germinate or sprout or something. But it was already sprouting. So I put it outside. I'll see what happens. If this one doesn't work because I put it outside or something, then I'll just have to get another avocado. Because it's gonna take time for that thing to grow. And then I was looking online about, you know, different ways to do it, and people were growing them in their house. Yeah, and I'm like, it's gonna take that tree a long time. And I see a lady on there. She has just like a pot, like a good sized pot, you know, once it starts to grow sprouts or whatever. You gotta keep I'm doing it the water way right now, but you gotta keep it kind of, you gotta keep it in something for a while, you know, even if it sprouts and it starts growing plants, you gotta keep it, like, you gotta nurture it in the house or close by, I think. It just looked healthier that way, so I'm gonna do it that way. But I already have one started. I'm gonna see if it sprouts up, and then maybe I'll buy a pot, you know, and put it outside or something like that. There's not gonna be no avocados anytime soon. All right. It's just the beginning of something, you know. And I'm also, you know, and I'm also going to need to get, because I did notice around that people have these things to drive under for their car, because I guess right here, in the summertime, they have some storms. They call it monsoons out here, I think, or something like that, where it also throws out hail. And I'm thinking, oh, that will, and I don't like hail. No, because the hail out here in the Midwest or in the West area, the hails are big. It can be golf ball size. It can be the size of like jawbreakers, like pretty big size hails, even like quarter size. Those will cause damage, you know, and they'll put little dents in the car. Even though like the car is kind of beat up already, I don't need it to look any more beat up. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a tiny bit beat up. I need to wash the car. The car's filthy. It's so filthy. But so he was like, oh, I was asking the guy, and he's like, oh yeah, maybe you can get, you know, something over your car like that. I can get that for you too. This guy gets a lot of deals, because if I bring business to the people in town, they will give me discount. Yeah, because they want you to shop with them, because I was showing him the prices of Home Depot, because I was looking at prices for supplies today for the fence. And the guy said, yeah, but you know, this guy said he's gonna hook up the deals too. So I was like, oh, and when he told me, I was like, all right, yeah, let's just do it. Because I decided to go with the maintenance guy here instead of the guy out in Port Lavaca, because, well, if I can get a better deal on the stuff, I'm gonna get it. I'm not trying to just squander the money randomly like that. I'm trying to get the best deal possible, you know, and I'm pricing things. So, you know, I'm going to have this guy do the tree. I'm going to have him do the fence. I'm just hoping that he can get the fence done pretty quick. I'm like, we'll do one thing at a time. Let's do the fence first, because I need the fence. I need the for fence for the dogs. That's most important. The tree can come along as time goes by, whatever, you know. Because it's not like I'm gonna plant an avocado tree right now, right there. But I do need. I don't like that thing. It does need to get cut down. It does need to. Something needs to happen with it. You know what I'm saying? So eventually he will come and he will take it out. But right now I really need that fence. And then for the thing to cover the car, I had an idea. I want him to put, you know, where the trailer's at. I want him to put concrete on the floor right there, and I want concrete to be long, you know, along the trailer, but I want it to be long enough also for my car. So I want to have concrete right there. Okay, I don't want it in the front. I think that kind of looks funky. I don't like that. I see it in the other houses. It looks funky. I don't like it. It would be better on the side where it's unseen. You know, I don't mind parking the car there, but to have that metal, I don't want that there. I would rather have it on the side. So if I know that we're going to have a storm and there's going to be hail, I will drive the car up in there underneath the thing, and it'll just stay there until the storm passes. You know what I mean? So that's how I want that, so it's out of the way. So that'll mean I will need a long size carport thing. Yeah, you know, I just want to do things one at a time. And yeah. And the guy, you know, I just want to get what I need. And the guy was sending me pictures of like his friend makes these tables with the little chairs. He's like, oh, this would look nice on your patio. My friend makes it. It's like $350. I said, no, I'm good. You know, I didn't want him to think though that it was ugly or anything. So I wrote him back, you know, and I told him honestly, I said, look, I'm a minimalist. I only get what I need, right? I don't want a bunch of junk here. I don't want junk on the porch. I want everything to be like empty. Because I'm the cleaner. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to build up of stuff on the porch. None of that. It looks tacky. I just want everything to be like how it is now and to stay that way. I don't want to waste money on random stuff that I'm not going to. I'll never use that thing on the porch. No. If I'm going to sit on the porch, I'll take one of these chairs out there and just kick back out there or whatever. But I don't need a Ford table. No, I don't need that. I have a table right here that this TV's on. If I have someone want to come eat, we eat on the table. You know, like I don't. I'm already set up for the most important things. I'm waiting for the couch to come. I need a couch. I'm gonna get a TV. I keep forgetting because I'm so used to not having one, but I'm gonna get a TV. I'm gonna get one. I am gonna get one, okay? Because I have the cable, I'm paying for it. And because the guy called, he's like, yeah, I mean, I'm calling you to see if you want me to help you set up your, whatever that thing is called. It's, I don't know, it's for smart TV. I don't know. And I said, oh, I don't have a TV yet. I said, I forgot. I said, I'm lazy to get one. I haven't even been thinking about that. I've been thinking of other things. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, you know, I'll probably get it like what? On Thursday. I'll get it on Thursday. Because tomorrow I have an appointment at the courthouse. So I'm going to go down there. I have an appointment there at like, I think 1 or 1:30. I have to look. I have an alarm that tells me. But it's around that time. So I'm going to go there tomorrow. And then I'm just going to come back here and continue with the unpacking and cleaning. And the reason why I say Thursday, because on Wednesday I'm going to stay around here too and continue with unpack. Because I have things and I have to build this shelf. I want to sweep the place. I want to try out my new mop bucket. And also, the trash can that the lady left, like, I'm not going to keep that one. I already got one. It's kind of dirty. I'm just going to take it out back because she also left some kind of cooler underneath the porch and a camp chair. I'm just going to rinse those off tomorrow, and those are going to Goodwill. Yeah, so I'm going to take those there because I have plenty of ice chest. I have a lot of ice chests. I don't need so many. I don't know why I put the red one. Oh, I threw the red one away. I threw it away because the lid was already busted on it. So the red one I threw it away. But the good one that I have, the main one that I use, I already washed it out. It's for sitting right here. I gotta find a spot for it. Probably I have a shed. Yeah, maybe I'll put it in the shed. I haven't even messed with the shed yet or nothing. So I'll put it in the shed. I think that's what I'll use the shed for, is for my camping supplies. Because, you know, the stuff that, because I want to upgrade the camper too. You know, I want to take everything out of there. I want to rip down all the coverage that I had on the one wall because I found another fabric. It's the same, but it's purple, but I'll just replace it because it's clean. The other one is dirty. It's time for it to go. And then possibly before I want to paint the floor. Maybe I might, because it's going to be super light because I emptied everything out. Maybe I'll figure out how to put some sort of flooring or maybe some linoleum down there or something. And I also want to maybe get a gallon of the Flex Seal stuff and just pour that shit on the roof. So, you know, to seal the roof better. And the Flex Seal sounds good because I think that will, it will muffle rain if it does happen to rain where we're at, because when it rains it hits that metal on the top, you know, and it's so loud, and I think the Flex Seal will muffle that sound a little bit, you know. I also got to bring in the jackery. It's out there in the trailer. Like, I got to empty the trailer. I got a lot of things in there, and then I want to fix the shelving in there to make it more solid, I think. And I have to replace the fabric on the roof too, because it's dirty. It got to get those are cheap things to get. It's just doing the work. That's the thing, you know. But I'm gonna do it. I just want to take care of the most important things first. The main thing, I need that fence back there. And then also when it comes, I spoke to the people for the animal regulation, whatever. And I told them, you know, because the other day, you know, like, I mean, I'm not afraid, but if a dog is growling at me, I am. And I don't want Chica to get in a fight if she don't have to, you know. And so I told them about that. And the guy was on the phone in the beginning. He was like, how did you get this number? I said, I got it from like the courthouse people right here. And he's like, I have told her so. Like, he was so mad that. But then after I was talking to him, like, we were talking on the phone for a long time. After a while, I said, well, why don't you give me the proper number so I can tell her and explain to her why, because I'm not sure why she's not doing that, you know? And so he's all, well, this is the number that you call, and there's a procedure to do things. And when he explained it to me, I was like, yeah, that sounds right. I don't know if the lady understood because, you know, we were talking on the phone. He's like, well, you can keep my cell number if you want. If it's emergency, yeah, give me a call. But if it's something that's not emergency, call the other number. I'm all okay. You know, so, because I told him I won't call the other number anymore. He's like, no, you can call if it's an emergency. And I was like, all right. So now he's changing his tune after he's talking to me. He probably talks to a lot of people who might be rude to him over the phone. And I was talking to him. I didn't want him to feel uneasy talking to me or anything, you know, like, I don't want anybody to feel uneasy. I already feel uneasy about the lady that I bought the candle holder from, you know, about her. She's like, well, my husband's a sheriff. And I'm thinking, that's bothered me that she said that. At first I didn't think about it, but then I did. And I'm thinking, why would she tell me that? I'm in there to buy a candle holder. Either she's really insecure, or maybe I didn't feel welcoming too much there. She was just so random. And my husband's the sheriff. And I'm like, okay. Like, is she insecure or is she afraid? Or is that why she says that? So no one mess with her? Is she rude? Is that why I don't know. But I don't think I'll be going back to that shop anymore. She's Trumpy over there. Trumpies over there. So I'm not really into them. And I probably won't go to their meat market either. There's plenty other places to shop. I don't know about them people. I mean, why would she tell me that? Like, I don't understand why she would tell me that. I mean, what? Do I need to call her if I'm in trouble or what? And then she'll call him? Like, what's the whole point of that? I don't know. It's weird to me. It was weird and it was uncomfortable. So, and I did go to that meat market. I saw a couple good things there, but you know, when I think about it, I hope I won't get sick from that food because it's not regulated food. They make it from their farm and then they sell it right there. But who's to know about trichinella or any kind of foodborne illnesses? You know, I don't know if it was a good idea that I bought that there. But you know what? I'll cook the shit out of it. I guess that's the best I can do. And then we'll find out if I get sick. Because I mean, I don't think so. It looks really good. I didn't see anybody else buying anything though when I was there, and they had a lot of meat there. It was like it wasn't selling, or you know what? I should have checked expiration on some of this stuff. I didn't. My bad, my fault. If it's bad, I'll just toss it because I don't even want to go back there anymore. I feel uneasy about them, but it's okay. No big deal. But yeah, you know, I mean, that's all I have. We did a lot today. I was busy today, and I was playing with the dogs, and we went to the park twice, and I went to this. It was a lot. It was a lot. I'm feeling tired already. You know, it's only like gonna be like 8:30 or 9 o'clock. So that's about the time I go to sleep. Anyways, I don't stay up late. I go to sleep like right around when it's starting to like I feed the dogs at 5, and then I eat at 6, and then it's time to wind down, which I try to, but they want to play all the time after dinner. So I have to play with them a little bit. They get extra excited, happy, whatever. But yeah, you know, that's all I have, you guys. That's all I have. So I'm Mona, the Sacred Geometry Universe Video Journal Diary for March 3rd, 2025, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.